Hi everybody. Well, I don't know how long this video is going to last because I've got a feeling I should have charged up my phone before I start. Not much to really show because everything I'm crocheting at the moment, which is why you've got nothing on Paris, is for family and for friends, and they're all Christmas presents, and I'm trying to keep everything under wraps. What I'll have to do is do like videos and save them, not put them on YouTube until later. One thing I can show you, because it's not for anybody, is a little baby cardigan that I made with a little matching beanie hat. I don't know whether you can see, it's got little teddy bear buttons on, and the little matching beanie hat's got a flower with a teddy bear in the centre. Hopefully, if I get a chance, I'm going to put that on Etsy later. Hopefully. She said hopefully. What have I done? I've done a pair of mittens for my friend's mum. She suffered a stroke and she's got cold hands all the time. I used a pattern, which I'm going to have to be careful how I show you this actually, because I've written my friend's phone number on the side of it, because you know it is when you haven't got a bit of paper. It's called the Easy Mitts by April Draven or Draven. I think it was a free pattern actually. And what I like about it is you do them from the top down and then you join them together. And they really do fit well because the wool I'm using isn't the right wool for the pattern, so they're very easy to adjust, because as you're coming down the hand you can sort of stop increasing or make them, try them on yourself and adjust the rows, etc. The only problem is you've got to remember to write them down properly, which I didn't, so I've actually got two thumbs that are slightly different, but you know, we won't go into that. What I'm making at the moment is, I saw a picture on Etsy like of that, and it's a cosy for, we have in England, we have chocolate oranges. I don't know whether you get them where you are. They're Terry's chocolate oranges. Anyway, a friend on Urban Gypsy Crochet on the Facebook site sent me a pattern for one. Not with the white on, it was just a plain pattern. But I don't know if it was my crochet or what it was, whether I was using the wrong wool or whatever, but mine came out a little bit large. So I'm going to have another go doing it my way. Well, this week I've had lots of books and magazines. Now, as I can't do them all on one video, I'll start off with, now these are patterns from a girl who's just started up on Etsy. She's called Newborn Knots, not Newborn Knits, Newborn Knots, because she crochets, not knits. And they do have permission to sell the final product, provided you give a link back. And I'll fold up so I don't show any of the instructions. That's a little hooded jacket. It's got a fur trim around the outside, but, well, full fur trim, not a fur trim. But I would do it with just a different colour, yeah? And that one's called Hooded Fur Trim Sweater Coat. And then I've got another one from her, which is called the Diamond Stripes. It looks like it's a textured pattern. Again, you can find all these on Etsy, they're to buy, from this lady called Newborn Knots. And the last one is some really cute fur trim baby booties. They're a bit like Ugg boots, but they've got trimming on them. Remind you of the fur trim boots, you know, that you wear when you go skiing or out in the snow. Right, what I will start with today is, I got the Crochet Today magazine. That's available all over the world as far as I'm aware. Just in case I get cut off, I'll show you the page where it shows everything that's on the page. That's all that's in the book. There are some nice patterns in it. Where are we going? It's quite informative, you know, you get your how-to, the crochet doctor or whatever, you get all that at the beginning. That's a useful, if not thrilling, sort of gilet. But it is, you know, a useful thing to have if you work in an office and it gets a bit chilly. You can sling it over the back of your chair. And that's a man's sweater. Again, the photography isn't that brilliant. You know, I wish they'd do it a bit better. Let me cover up. That's how it looks. It's got like a V-neck, but with a button in the centre. The V crosses over. It's got a button in the centre. What else have we got? That's a cape, but I wish I could see it. Well, it's sort of a cape, but I'd call it more like a poncho actually. You know, it's shaped, if you can see the thing downwards. Again, we're on to like the winter staples, you know, where you can pop them over for an extra layer of warmth. Yeah, they're all such dark colours. This is like a scoop neck sweater pattern. Again, they're probably very, very nice, but it's very difficult to see them. This is called a molly shawl. I presume it's like a long scarf with pockets. Again, very difficult to see because it's in such a dark colour. Big bag. A gent's hat with a brim, or peak, or whatever you want to call them, bill, whatever you call them. Cat slippers, which are cats if you sort of turn it the other way around. A crochet hook case, which although very pretty would have to be just a travelling crochet hook case for me because I have so many hooks. These are a puppet scarf, but it doesn't really show it all that clear, but it's a scarf, and at the end I presume they're like puppets tagged on the end of the scarf, almost like mittens really on the end of a scarf. Santa's washcloths, you know, if you want to leave a present out for Santa. Good tidings organiser, which is okay if you've got somewhere to hang the hanger, but I wouldn't have anywhere to hang it, so it wouldn't be an awful lot of good to me. But ice skate booties, the booties that have ice skates stuck on the end of them. Well, not real ice skates, obviously. I don't care for those. They look a little bit baggy and floppy, unless the girl who's got them on, you know, they're too big for her feet. I'd probably be maligning her. There's some merry pot holders, you know, to put your dishes on while you would say protect your table if you're putting a hot dish on. Let it snow, it's a cape, but it's all done in the motifs. Don't get me wrong, I like doing motifs, but somehow joining them together I just thought, alter pot. This is a flourished tunic, it's just like a little pop over again. An extra layer of warmth. Hat and scarf, once again, we're back to the motifs, which is my nemesis, my bugbear. I can't do them. I could do something like this, which is a wrap, you know, like a shrug, whatever you want to call it. Now it's got like one motif in the middle of the back. Now I'll be able to work around that one. It's just joining lots of motifs together. I could do granny squares because they're square edges. It's when I get round things I can't. That's a little girl's beret. J'adore beret. I suppose that means it's supposed to be Frenchified. That's another heart mandala, which I suppose you would use on your Christmas table. Doesn't look thick enough to be a pot holder, but just decorative, I think, yeah. The donut cushion, which I'm not all that keen on. And then there's a vintage remake where they've taken a pattern from a long time ago and given it a modern twist. Done it in brighter colours and I presume with different threads. Then there's it's a tutorial like on mastering mitered squares for Afghans, blankies, whatever you want to call it. Then there's just book reviews, etc, etc, etc. The other one, if I've still got time, if I don't cut off, is the Interweave Crochet. I don't think they do a page where they show you everything that's in it. They do the usual book reviews and everything. Right, we've got, it's called Lace On. You've got like a, what do you call it, shawl, cardigan, neckerchief, well, necklace really, isn't it? All those are in there. I won't do them individually in case I run out. Crochet Life in the City. Once again, the jacket sort of looks very 50-ish, doesn't it? Yeah. Those are what's in there. I think this again is part of Crochet Life. I don't know what's happening with Interweave Crochet, but they're going a little bit what I call arty-farty, excuse the expression, with the photographs, which means that they're very, very pretty, but you can't actually really see, you know, what they're like. Which I'm sorry, as a crocheter I really want close-ups of the stitches and close-ups of other bits and pieces. You know, you can do all you want with arty-farty pictures, but if I can't see what I'm crocheting, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. You see, the adverts are better, aren't they? That's an advert for the book which I've actually got called The Finer Edge, which is just edgings. But also in the book there's a few patterns as well. But they're, you know, they do those really nicely. So why do they do little silly fiddly pictures, you know, for everything else? Sorry, that's my personal rant. Yeah, they've got a lot more patterns in here. But they're all such twitty little pictures. Now, I can't really show them you because over the space of the video you wouldn't be able to see them at all. A little bear mittens, but they've got the little bear features sort of cross-stitch embroidered on the top afterwards. They're not done in with the crochet. These are better photographs, I suppose. These are shawls, cowls, whatever you want to call them. Ponchos, whatever. So I quite like that, but it's quite finely done. And that's, again, another one you can't really see. Sorry, Interweave, but I can't really see the patterns on them. That's a beret. And that's some kind of a wrap thing. The patterns are probably gorgeous when they're done, it's just that I like to see them. If anybody from Interweave's watching, I do apologise. But it's my personal opinion and I'm entitled to it. That'll probably get me another dislike on the end of my YouTube videos, but never mind. Oh, he does give a page of everything that's in it, so hopefully if you could squint and get your reading glasses on, you might be able to see what's in it. Get my fingers away and then you can actually see what there are. We were having this discussion actually with another lady who does some lovely YouTube videos, just called Happy Berry. And she keeps getting negative comments put on her videos, and I don't understand why, because they're very helpful videos, very good videos. And we were just discussing this on Facebook, saying why do people feel the need, you know, to be sort of personally critical, which they were to her apparently. Yeah, if you don't like the video, fine, fair enough. There's quite a few videos I think that's a bit boring, but I just discontinue watching it. But I don't put dislike on it because somebody's taking somebody's video and they're obviously very proud of it. You just go on to something else, don't you? You know, you don't make a personal comment about somebody. I mean, if they speak a different way or speak, it's not their fault, that's the way they speak, you know. If you can't understand them, which I must admit certain accents I can't understand, but that's me, isn't it? Because I've just not tuned into their accent. You know, you can't expect everybody to speak the same way that I do. It's part of variety, it's part of the world. Oh, I mean, me, for example, I get a dislike on nearly every video I make. If it's the same lady that keeps doing it, why do you keep doing it? If you don't like my videos, don't watch me. You know, I don't put them out, you must watch my video. It's just a little chat to friends or whatever that want to see what I've bought and see what I've done. Anyway, rant over, that's just one of my personal things. I've got a couple of books. This one is the Quick and Easy Knits. I'll review that on another day. Personally, it's a little bit too basic for me, but I'm not going to take it away from anybody who's learning. And then I've got the Crochet at Play, which I think I've shown you. Again, I'm not doing this on this video, it'll make it too long. Then I've got the Learn to Crochet sock books, socks on either side. I can crochet socks and I have done them, but I just thought I'd have a new go at it, you know. And then these are from Annie's. It's accessory book with things in them. And then this I ordered, it was like a pre-order from Amazon, so I've not really had a good look at it properly. It's called It's So Easy Crochet Fashions and Accessories. Again, I'll do reviews of these on another video because this one's already gone on too long. So thank you very much for watching, and bye for now.